How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Pete's Carport. This is my 94 S500 we've been working on, and I wanted to do a quick video on how to remove this lower rocker panel because I just took the other side off. I'm going to be painting them, and I figured might as well show you guys because like everything on this car, it's not difficult, but if you don't know exactly what to take off, you can damage something. And with these older cars, everything is brittle, everything's getting older, so you just want to make sure you take your time like we just did removing these panels here. And when removing those panels, it's a little more difficult because you've got to know which direction to pull them. Whereas this rocker panel, everything's going to pull off this direction. It may not seem like it's going to go because the tabs they put on these things are quite stiff. So if you look up under here, you're going to see these nice thick pin type tabs that pop along, and that can be difficult to figure out exactly how they pop off, and you don't want to damage the inside of the car. So I just used a trim removal tool and slid it down between the door here and kind of popped it. And you can see I was trying to do a couple different things and scratch it, so I need to prime that up so we don't get rust. That's a big deal when working on these cars because those pieces are going to be hidden 5 years later. You don't want to find a bunch of rust. So let me go ahead and get set up. I'll show you guys exactly how to get this off. There's going to be a ton of 8mm bolts up along the underneath here, two 10mm bolts along the side there, and then it's just pulling those tabs out. So let's get set up. And down on this end of the two 10mm bolts that go into this little cover here for your wheel well. Okay, just those two 10mm, and then we're going to get up underneath here. I'm going to remove all these 8mm. I'm not going to show you guys that because you can get up under there and see them all. I'll tell you exactly how many there are. So let's go ahead and get those out. Okay, so 11 total bolts. They're 8mm all along here and two 10mm along the other side. All right, we're going to start down on this end. I opened up both doors. I think we got to take this trim piece that we just put on off, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that off. That will allow us to fully get this thing off, and you'll feel it all pull from the bottom. If it doesn't pull from the bottom, you've missed one of your bolts, or maybe more than one. And then I'm going to try to get this trim removal tool up in here the best I can. These tabs are really in here, so just got to be careful you don't break your rocker panel. All right, got that one just kind of pulling it apart. Now what I'm going to do is slide my trim removal tool down. So I see my next tab, I'm going to pop it. I'm going to keep pulling it, popping it. Okay, now we're going to move down to the next side where the other door is. Okay, so I'm going to pull this off best I can. Try to get that trim removal tool down in there, get that next tab, which I just got. You got to pull it out and slide it down between the door here. It's real close. There it goes. Now I'll be able to slide that down between the door. I think I'm going to keep the door all the way open. Now I got to get this next part started. This was the hardest part for me, was the front door. There we go. Got the next tab along here. Now I can probably just slide along and pull. If I need to, I can use my trim removal tool to hold it. There we go. Got that one. And now we can pull this down below the door. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and slightly shut the front door. Go up front here, and I think we need to pull our other panel off here, or it might just slide out as we pull it off. So, yep, there it goes, slid off. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and pop our last little tab off there. There we go. Now I can shut our door, and our rocker panel is completely off and undamaged. And that's how you guys take it off. Now, I'm sure there's a bunch of different ways that you guys might have out there, different methods. I found that starting on this end and kind of sliding it down as you go, you got to pull that piece down below the door, which can be close with this panel on here. So if you have all your top panels off, it is a little bit easier because you'll have a little bit more of a gap between that door. Other than that, it's kind of self-explanatory. Take all the bolts out and pull all the tabs out, and you'll be able to slide your rocker panel out. Once again, you guys have an awesome day, a blessed week. I'll catch you on the next video.